Now's the tricky part. This is where you'll have to disconnect the extension from the socket itself. Pull the extension out, and here comes the plug. So you should be able to see the actual plug itself, as well as it's still in the socket. Okay, so you can see there's a little blowback on it, but as far as the plug itself, it actually doesn't look too bad, or any carbon or anything on it. And they've been in there since I think it was 76,000, I believe, and it's at 122, 123 right now. So, and you just continue the process with the next one. You got to do that 6 times. So, to get back to where we were, we're going to drop the socket, the spark plug socket itself, into the 3rd hole, drop our extension in, pop it in, you'll hear it lock in. Take your socket wrench itself, pop it back on, lock it in. Just try not to get flex like me. Lock it in. Now you should be ready to go. And everything is, remember, loosey lefty. So you turn it to your left, pop it loose, break the seal, crank it a few times. And then what I like to do is, once I've got it semi-loose, take the socket off and then twist it out by hand. It just makes it easier and convenient for you. Once I feel it's completely loose, and you can tell it just literally will fall down on its own. It takes about 15 turns. And once you've done that, then same process. Break the socket from the extension. Out comes the plug. And there you have it. This one somewhat looks like the one that just came out. Not too bad. A few seconds I'll do a comparison on the old versus new. Has some Loctite on the actual bolt, makes it look a little crappy, but other than that, not too bad. So I'm going to state it, you just continue the process. So now we're going to move around to the front. I like doing the rear first because they're the most difficult. But everything here is already pretty much loose and ready to come out. I did that so that the video will wind up not being so long. Okay. So remember, it's the same process, but because you're in the front, you have a lot more room in the front. You're just going to pop your socket in, socket wrench. So my socket's already broken loose. So I'm in, take them out. Should come right out. And same process, socket, spark plug, let's see, focus for me, baby. Okay, guess not, don't focus. Anyway, you know the process, it's all the same. I'll just continue on to the next one. Side, loosen. Loose. the next one. And it is just this easy. It's just the ones in the back are the more complicated of the three. Honda likes making things complicated for whatever reason. Once you've done it once or twice, you're good to go. Okay, so here we are. Oh, there's one still left in the back. I'll get that. And we'll compare the old versus new. It should be good to go.